Marguerite Cook.
And I'm Tommy Scott.
And we are ECP-TV. Hey, Tommy. I'm glad you're back.
Oh, yeah, it's good to be back.
We missed you. And last week, the DA, Patrick Wilson, took your place.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I bet that was fun.
It was fun. He's going to come back, too, next time you blow me off and don't want to do the show. And then also Paul Perry, the county commissioner, he was cool, too. But I'm glad you're back because everybody loves us, even though the producer says that they don't want to hear us talking about old news.
No, well, that's gotten kind of old. We all should be done learned by now that we got to comply to the rules or it's going to be a lot of people dying. So we won't go there, but we should all comply, really.
You mean wearing masks?
Wearing masks and using sanitizer. Whatever it takes to stop this stuff. Let's get on it.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question, and I'm just being devil's advocate, and, what happens if nothing stops this? Because
well, we did all
it was going to be warm weather, and it didn't stop it.
Well, that was something I was hoping and wish on that one, but it didn't turn out like we wanted. But that don't mean we don't stop trying to take care of ourselves.
No, I think you're right. Everybody's being
yeah, because as Americans, we're going to have to face it. We need to stop all this fighting and arguing and start getting along and helping one another because the other countries ain't really all for us. You see what they did, didn't it? We can't go nowhere. They told us. We don't want America.
We can go to the Caribbean, most of the Caribbean islands. We can go to Tanzania.
Okay.
We can go to French Polynesia, and we can go to Serbia.
Well, those are places that I'm excited about
I've already
going.
Contacted Tanzania, but also EU doesn't want us to come there because we don't want them to come here. So it's
that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
all this racism and stuff they got going on, they need to shut that down because that brings negativity, and that brings bad vibes on the people. Okay,
Right.
really, you start doing evil things, then evil things show up. So let's cut this out. Okay.
You heard it here. I'm trying to be nice and follow the producer's orders, and you're just like going off into.
Well, now we can talk about.
This is not my fault, Charlie. Okay, I do want to just say one thing. Last week I did an interview with Judge Todd Little, with Precinct 3 Paul Perry, with the Midlothian Mayor Richard Reno, and with the Mayor Pro Tem in Glen Heights Sonia Brown, and we talked about the whole order that the governor had put out about not being able to have more than 10 in a group. And Judge Little did say that he was not going to follow that he was going to let the people of Ellis County decide for themselves how to take care of themselves.
Well, one man can't do this job.
But it's his job to do that.
Wait a minute now.
Okay.
He can only ask to people. He can't go out there. If he starts strong-arming people, then that's going to make it difficult.
Well, I mean,
he's being
nice.
Yeah, it's not so much of being nice. He's asking people to use common sense.
Well, yeah. Don't you think that's a good idea?
And that's a good idea. Okay, I'm going to let you do this, but you know what situation we're in, let's please all work together
Yes.
and comply to what we asked you to do and see if we can get some control on this. Now, if you want to continue to die,
I don't want to.
And you want to continue to bury loved ones, then go right ahead, do what you do.
Okay.
Because, come on now. It's writings on the wall now. It's all over the wall. You can see it.
Well, his wife is a RN. But anyway, I appreciate the fact that we are Americans. We do need to be able to use our own common sense. I hear what you're saying. A lot of people don't have the ability to, maybe.
Why you going to go out there and protest and clown like that? And you see people dying every day, and everybody's trying to figure out how to fix this stuff. You're not helping the matter any.
Well, the protesting
now listen to me. I don't say it's wrong to protest.
Right.
But I'm saying this is not the right time to be getting together with that stuff flying around like that.
I agree.
And everybody on this earth shouldn't be hating anybody.
He's really on a roll today, guys. This is usually me. Okay.
Don't be hating anybody. Don't be doing that. You're bringing bad vibes down on the country.
All right. I don't want to do that. Let's talk about the hospital numbers because that is something that, thank you for your thoughts. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Most of the time we agreed and we don't, yeah. The hospital numbers, though, the producer just gave me this. This is for the Trauma Service Area E. I don't know if Ellis County is in it because it doesn't say, but all the other counties around are, so I'm pretty sure it would be. 2020 population estimate, 8,080,880. And the total staffed hospital beds right now, 14,220. Available hospital beds, 2,451. Available ICU beds, 296. Available ventilators, 1,226. So if you're going to need a ventilator, do it now, because there's enough for you. There's enough for you.
Again.
I know. Okay, let's go on.
Again.
I'm trying to lighten the mood because I do want everybody to be safe, and I do think that we do need to use common sense.
Yes, we do.
And
we
I
need to work
appreciate
harder
the fact
together
that, yes.
and get along with one another and stop this.
Where's your mask? I don't know if I trust you.
Well, you know, who's trusting anybody these days?
I know. I still do trust.
I mean, people don't even shake
Surely
hands.
that we don't trust
Now we're
anymore.
doing elbows. We don't do hands. Yeah, you do
Actually,
that.
we should do the fist bump.
There you do this, you know.
It's more cool. Okay, so the county accepted a $3.4 million C.A.R.E.S Act at the county commissioner's court. This probably yesterday, Tuesday. Actually, today's Thursday, so Tuesday. And one of the things that they wanted to make sure is that this C.A.R.E.S Act had nothing to do with contact tracing. Kyle Butler, which I believe he's precinct 4, had asked that question. You know what contact tracing is like? Basically, contact tracing is basically them tracking you and seeing where you've been, blah, blah, blah. So they can, it's basically, I don't want to say Big Brother because I'm not supposed to say that, but it's basically, it is trying to track people, and it's not cool. It's geo-marketing, which is...
They're spying on you. Just say the word. They're spying and watching you, your every move.
They were already watching me anyway, because I have poor company over here at Ellis County Press. So anyway, that passed, $3.4 million. We'll let you know what's going to happen with that. Okay, C.A.R.E.S, what's going on with your infrastructure? I did a story on it, but tell me a little bit more. You're the mayor over here, so I want to know what's going on.
Well, we got a lot of old clay pipes, and it contains a lot of sewage.
Okay.
And we got parts where we're trying to get water that everybody be able to, you know, get in the city. And the lines are old.
Right.
It's just old. This stuff hadn't been replaced, and it's starting to... We had a situation where it cost $40,000 to fix the line, but it's $100,000 to haul the sewage off.
Oh goodness!
See, this is where we're backtracking. The citizens going to have to understand that we're going to have to. We either got to go up on some rates, or we have to look at getting a small bond to take care of this, because we can't pay $40,000 to fix it, then it costs $100,000 to haul off, and you got to, because you will get fined for that sewage leak.
Yes, exactly.
So, you know, it's one of those situations where we're working hard and effortless to try to get control of it, where the citizens don't have to spend so much money. Because if we keep waiting, if you get 3 lines busted, say it's all 3 bust. I mean, come on, you know, we're at a lot of things in our budget we're looking at now. It's just like now. They have the gas containers over there at the police station where they can gas their cars up.
Right.
They don't have to run around with a credit card all the time. Now they bring it in bulk, drop it off. Your car needs gas. You fill it up. You just write out how many gallons, give it in, and then that controls. You know, we know how much you're spending.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense. So that's been an effort done now to do that. And then there's other things we're doing. We've got roads marked where, you know, that needs fixing, to let them know these roads are going to be fixed. But what we got to look at as citizens, we got to find a way to come up with some rates on some stuff so we can have some money to start bringing in more money.
Okay, so the city manager said that currently the overhaul would take $6 to $8 million for water and sewer, and to improve every street and corresponding drainage would be $20 million. I'm guessing you guys aren't putting that in your new fiscal year budget, which starts September 1st.
Well, no, we're not. See, you can't drop that in there because...
Or October 1st. Is it,
you know,
is it September 1st or October 1st?
October, I think.
Okay, because you're putting together the fiscal...
Yeah, we'll get the physical budget put together.
Right.
And they're looking at a lot of ways to cut costs on a lot of stuff. I mean, the team. I mean, that's a good front office over there.
$20 million is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
I don't think. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap it up. How did this? This was because of you. He got started talking and didn't stop.
Well, I mean, you wanted my opinion, and I had to express my feelings.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you're back. I missed you. All right, guys. Next week, Tommy and I will talk about some more interesting things. Thanks for watching.
Have a nice day. And I'm Tommy Scott.
We're ECP-TV. Thanks for watching. Bye.